Hey everyone, it's Sohei and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be taking a deeper dive into the iconic but also quite controversial book Animal Farm by George Orwell. Whether you are already familiar with these kind of books or start wanting to get into timeless classics, this story has something for all of you. So let's get started. Animal Farm is a political allegory, first published back in 1945, and follows a group of animals as they rebel against their human owner and try to create a society where all animals can live happily in peace. However, when the pigs start to take control, things go airy, and tensions rise as their original vision and unity toward the animal farm start to change and shift. Before we dive deeper into the book, let's take a look at the author. Born in India in a lower middle-class family, his birth name was actually Eric Blair, but he later changed it when writing to create George Orwell, based on his favorite place, River Orwell, to avoid embarrassment from his family that they used to be in poverty. Following his success as a British novelist and poet, it is now one of the most famous author pseudonyms, or fake names, in the literature world. Another one of his famous books include 1984, which, like Animal Farm, touches in on the subjects of active government and totalitarianism. Now that we know a bit more about the author, let's talk in depth about the story itself. Based on the Russian Revolution and the rise of the Soviet Union, Animal Farm contains characters that symbolize key figures and events during this time period, and forms a sort of critique on totalitarian regimes and the cruel grasp of power and control. Here, the story's two main characters are Napoleon and Snowball, who are both pigs that, while being greatly appreciated as leaders in their community, are drastically different. Napoleon is based off of Joseph Stalin, and he's described as quiet and intimidating, but has a way of getting things done and getting control. However, Snowball, on the other hand, is a quick speaker and intelligent, and is based off of Leon Trotsky, who led the rebellion against Joseph Stalin. However, there are many more middle-class characters that actually had a strong impact on both the story and the readers. They share the importance of not always striving for love and affection, and also the detrimental effects of blaming everything on yourself and over-tiring yourself. Because of these strong themes, Animal Farm has faced a lot of controversy, and it was actually banned for decades in Soviet-controlled countries because of its not-so-subtle criticism on political movements and the ideas of socialism. And many critics actually ridicule this book for oversimplifying it too. However, this makes the book even much more of a must-read because George Orwell's prove how strong and powerful writing can be. He was able to influence these debates and these changes of opinions in a story that was less than 100 pages long. I have to admit, when I first read this book, I was quite confused and slightly disappointed. As someone who's lived off a fantasy world and happily ever after since I was a kid, I wasn't really comfortable with nor particularly liked the idea of a straightforward novella. However, as I researched more into the Russian Revolution and what this book truly symbolized, I was able to appreciate it a lot more. George Orwell managed to write a short story that emotionally connected with the readers and could also portray his theme of the corruption of leading powers very efficiently. Also, another plus side of this book is that I really appreciate how he didn't play to the stereotypical good versus evil and good must always prevail kind of plotline, but actually highlighted that every single character has flaws and the importance of trying to go against these flaws and improving yourself, or they will come back and control you in the future. However, the story doesn't quite accurately portray human civilization, even in the time period that he was writing about. In fact, many leading powers and governments are actually less dishonorable than the book makes them appear to be, and especially now with a higher education standard and system, many middle-class families are able to easily recognize corruption within their government or leadership system and have a say against it. Also, this book fails to mention the hard work and the behind-the-scenes effort that many government dictators and a lot of powerful figures have in order to efficiently lead a large group of people. All in all, I really recommend this book to you. It gives a valuable reality check to the readers and makes us wonder about really how easily power can corrupt and what are our personal responsibilities and the things that we need to accept in life. Also, it is a really good read for anyone that wants to learn or wants to know more about history and about the human nature while also enjoying yourself too. I hope this video inspires you guys to go on to read Animal Farm, and if you guys like this video, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Bye!